people of the internet, my name is SKYWALKER, welcome back to my channel. So today I am drawing Luke Skywalker from Star Wars, and I'm really excited about this because Luke is one of my favorite characters of all time at this point. I did get into Star Wars at the start of this year, but over these 9 months I have fallen so deeply in love with this character that I cannot imagine my day without thinking about him at least once. He's just the most precious being in the whole world. Like, he's the softest hero, and just he has the best moral compass. And I do love me some like more edgy heroes, you know, like with ambiguous morals, but Luke is just that pure sunshine boy who is also very brave and very courageous and would do anything for his friends, and I just fall in love with him. And I wanted to draw Luke Skywalker ever since I got into Star Wars. However, I was always afraid that I wouldn't do the character justice, and by that I mean he wouldn't look like Luke Skywalker. And I was actually surprised that this did turn out looking pretty much like Luke Skywalker. It's not like a carbon copy of Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker, because it is somewhat realistic, but this is not a hyper-realistic painting, and it's not supposed to be. I did use some references vaguely when I was like feeling stuck in certain parts where I wasn't sure about the facial structure, but other than that, it just like was entirely from my head. And I think this was a nice portrait to paint for self-evaluation, like where I am right now in terms of my art skills. And this turned out just so beautifully. Like, as an artist, every once in a while you just paint a picture and you surprise yourself, you know? I've spent this entire year doodling and drawing like little easy sketches and pictures and doodles, and pretty much not really doing anything big. Well, what I consider big, aka a painting that would be as highly detailed as I can get it. I have done many of those in the past, and some of them I still really love today, but this year I just haven't done many of them so far, and I was very worried that this is not going to turn out well. But at the same time I was like, you know, if this doesn't turn out like Luke, I'm just not going to post it anywhere. But I ended up exceeding my own expectations with this one, which, like I said, it happens every once in a while. Not every drawing that you are going to make is going to be a masterpiece, and that's just something that you have to learn when you draw for many years, and that's okay. Sometimes you just like to doodle and do things that do not require you to commit and put in hours and hours of work. Sometimes it's just fun to draw for fun, you know, because essentially the things that we do, the artistic things that we do for fun. We do it because we like it, because it brings us joy. So I had immense amounts of fun, and to have it turn out this well at the end was so rewarding. I love this so much. I was debating whether to add the lightsaber that I did add at the end, because it would require a lot more extra shading on the face and stuff like that, and I did end up adding the lightsaber because I just love alternative and secondary light sources so much. I love drawing that so much, so that only added a lot more fun and a little bit of a challenge to otherwise, you know, like a pretty basic portrait, which is essentially what I like to do most. If you have been watching my channel for a while, and for a while I mean for over a year, you know that my favorite thing to paint is portraits, and like that is the place where I like to get the most detailed, because when needed I will draw detailed clothing and other things, but the thing that brings me the most joy is painting portraits and sometimes getting as detailed as it gets. And this was so much fun. The hair was so much fun to paint. The face, like young Mark Hamill has the prettiest face. I love him so much. It was just such a pleasure to paint, and I'm still in awe how I made it look so good. You know, like, it's not perfect, obviously, but it looks like Luke Skywalker, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. I sadly can't put this on Redbubble, you know, as a print, because Disney is notorious for taking down fan art that you put up on Redbubble, especially if you name it and tag it, you know, like with the character's name or the name of the franchise. So I can't put up a print of it as much as I would like to, because the other day I printed this out and it looks so gorgeous on paper. I literally want to hang it on my wall, and I never really felt that way about my own art. Like, I enjoy my drawings, at least some of them, but I've never felt the desire to hang it on my wall. And with this, I'm like, I want this all across my wall. Like, I want a huge copy of this and I want to hang this on my wall. So yeah, I can't put this up on Redbubble or Society6, but if you enjoy my work and if you like supporting me beyond watching my videos, you can check out my Patreon page. I will link it in the description below. And yeah, like I said, this was so much fun to draw. I think I improved a lot, even though I did not draw a lot of things this year. This is one of the most human looking humans that I've ever drawn, and I'm super proud of this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and may the force be with you always.